Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how you can create and deploy a new MCP server using ModelFetch and Netlify. If you go to modelfetch.com and scroll down to the bottom, you will see the Quick Start COI. Copy it and paste it into your terminal. I'm gonna call it my MCP server. In this video, I'm gonna go with the Netlify runtime, but you can choose any other runtime that you like. Let's go with TypeScript. It's done. Now it's scaffolded a new MCP server for us using ModelFetch and make it compatible to be deployed to Netlify. Let's go into the server and then run dino task dev to start the server locally using the Netlify dev COI. Okay, started the server. Now we will copy the server URL, which will be the URL to our MCP server that we can use in any AI clients that support MCP. So in this video, I'm going to use the MCP inspector, but you can use any other AI clients. The transport will be streamable HTTP, and the URL will be the server URL and /MCP. Now connect is connected. So we are now connected. We can see on the example resources, prompts, and tunes. We can run the tunes. Everything is working. So those example resources, prompts, and tunes are included in the default scaffolded project that I'm going to show you now. Let's go back and open the code to see how it works. So it's a very simple MCP server built with the official MCP TypeScript SDK, which means there are no new API for you to learn when using ModelFetch. And if you already have an MCP server, you don't need to rewrite it. You just connect it to the ModelFetch Netlify runtime and deploy to Netlify. So here, you import your MCP server, and then you connect to the ModelFetch Netlify runtime. If you want to change to another runtime, just install the ModelFetch package for that runtime and change it here. So that's very much about it. But now everything is running on localhost, which means you cannot share to your friends or users. You will need to deploy to Netlify to share to your user. Let me show you how you can do that very easily. First, let's disconnect this local server and also stop our dev server. Now let's run npm run deploy to the Netlify. Oh, it's actually dino task deploy. Sorry. So it's using dino because Netlify add function runtime use dino. So now we're gonna deploy this MCP server to our Netlify account. First, I will need to create a new project to connect to this MCP server, and then I'm gonna call it my MCP server. So this gonna go ahead and create a new Netlify project for me, and then deploy the code to that project and make it an MCP server that anyone can use. So it's done. The production deployment is live. Now we have the URL to the production server, which we can copy and go back to the MCP inspector or your AI client and change the URL here, also /MCP, connect. It's connected, and we also have the same resources, prompts, and tunes. We can run the tunes again here, and it's done. That's pretty much about it. And for some reason, if you want to delete the MCP server, maybe you're just testing out ModelFetch, or maybe you don't need your MCP server anymore, you can do that very easily by going into your Netlify account, logging into your account, and then you will see the project that we created earlier for the MCP server. Now we can go to project configuration and just delete this project to make sure that we don't have any unused Netlify project in our account. Here I type in the name of the project and just delete it. That's about it. Let me know what you think.